Stewart?
QualiTest and TCL are joining forces on a journey to become the world's #1 software testing company over the next 5 years. And the mechanism for this to happen has been a purchase or an acquisition of TCL shares. So from today, TCL Group is a wholly owned subsidiary of the QualiTest Group. That's a good question.
Well, when I first met Stewart a few years ago, I found a company TCL that basically shows the same values that QualiTest in most aspects, and at least from my perspective, it's mandatory thing that requires for two companies to merge together. I think both means Stewart, both QualiTest and TCL share the same visions, same ideas, and we found out that in order to achieve those goals, we need to join forces in order to make the dream come true.
It was really interesting the first time that we met that with different words we were both trying to achieve the same things for our organisations in terms of a global company, in a pure play software testing company, and bringing something unique to the market. What we'd done differently over pretty much the same period had led us to different places. For us, we're kind of 1/10 of the size of QualiTest Group at this point, with lots of different innovations within it. Ayal is principally running a business in Israel and in America with some small offshoots, and together though we made a truly global company.
Well, we first met me and Stewart about 5 years ago. We shared some ideas about testing, about the market, about how to do stuff, and we found out that there's more or less the same values, the same attitude that we're sharing. Then we collaborated over the years. We did some stuff together, and it was amazing stuff. Meanwhile, QualiTest has made a general decision to expand its operation overseas, outside of Israel. We acquired a company in the US and merged it into QualiTest. We started a company in the Netherlands, Australia, and a year ago we realized that UK is our next target, and obviously TCL was the perfect match to join the company and help it achieve its goals.
Underlying all of this across the time has really been the relationship between the two of us, and the fact that as we've collaborated on different things, we've grown in trust with each other and understanding, and while it might not have been the right time before to do this, we feel we have now reached that right point. I think ultimately what it really means is choice. Today in the marketplace, if people are looking for a large pure play software testing company to work with something around a managed test service, they don't really have choice. And with us now, they have a really good blend of innovation, of experience, and of scale. There are no dependency issues, and we've got a large variety and of a portfolio of clients, good experience across many domains, and ultimately we're bringing a lot of choice to them.
I think customers that are looking for both increased quality by innovation and efficiency will find this merge as a perfect solution to all their needs. I think that both sides bring to the table several innovation and differentiators that together can be a perfect match to the customers.
I think, well, from a TCL perspective to start with, as we go into this new world with QualiTest, one of the key things that it brings is long-term sustainability, that our teams can be really assured that we're now part of a much larger global organisation, and the strength that comes with that. One of the second thing that's really going to become very obvious soon is the ability for different career options, technical career paths, movement around the group, and being part of much larger teams, which is something that we haven't been able to do before. But I think one of the biggest things that every employee in TCL will see is that in some way or other, each of you have all bought into the vision for TCL and what we're trying to do in becoming a worldwide, world-class centre of testing excellence. You're going to be part of that journey now in really making that happen.
I think that the merger opened new career opportunities to the employees. I think they will be exposed to new approaches, both for testing and for from business perspective. They will get to know new people, know new approaches, see how things are being done, and as Stewart has said, to become part of a very large company that really makes influence on the testing market. I think, definitely our goal is to become the largest testing company, worldwide largest testing company. But that's not only about it. It's about making change, making impact in the market, changing the way companies test. I think we bring, together we bring a very different statement to the market. It's not only about testing. It's also about how to measure testing, how to make commitments, and we are able together to provide certain commitments to the market, to the customers that other companies are unable to make. For example, we can make a commitment that we will find 97% of the bugs of the systems, and I think it requires a large company in order to make such commitment.
And at the end of the day, we've both perceived that for a long time testing has been seen as the poor cousin of the IT industry, and that's something we really want to change. We want people to understand that there's a real strategic place for testing, a genuine seat at the table in the boardroom for testing, and that we're adding real value into the development life cycles. And we hope that over the next 5 years we will clearly demonstrate that to people.